Welcome to our English grammar class, children. Today we shall learn about sentence structure, simple, compound, and complex. Sentences are classified according to their structure into simple, compound, and complex depending on the type and number of clauses they consist. Now let's have a recap. What are clauses? Clauses are groups of words that contain a subject and a verb. Now, clauses are of two types, independent clause and dependent clause. Now, the independent clause is also called as the main clause. It can stand alone, it will express a complete thought. Now, look at this example. I saw a girl with blue eyes. Now, I is the subject, saw is the verb, and the sentence is complete in its thought. Now, the dependent clause is also called as the subordinate clause. It depends on the main clause for its meaning. Now, look at this example. I saw a girl who had blue eyes. Now, here, who had blue eyes is the subordinate clause. It cannot stand on its own. It has to depend upon the main clause for its meaning. So, I saw a girl is the main clause. Who had blue eyes is the subordinate clause. Now, what is a simple sentence? Simple sentence is also called as the main clause or the independent clause. A simple sentence consists of a single main clause or independent clause. It contains a subject and a verb. It expresses a complete thought. Now, look at this example. The sun gives us light. The sun is the subject, gives us the verb, and it is complete in its meaning. Now, a simple sentence may have a compound subject, compound verbs, and a phrase also. Look at this example. Jim and Jeff went to school. So, Jim is one noun, Jeff is another noun. It is connected by the conjunction and, so it is called as a compound subject. Look at the next example. Mary and Martha arrived at the bus stop but waited until noon for the bus. So the first part of the sentence, Mary and Martha arrived at the bus stop, we have a verb, arrived. The second part of the sentence, waited until noon for the bus, we have another verb there. So when there are two verbs in a sentence, they are called as compound verbs. Look at the third example. He lifted the box with great effort. Now, the first part of the sentence is complete in itself. Okay, it's a main clause or simple sentence, but there are additional words here with great effort. It's a phrase, gives more meaning to the sentence. So, here he is the subject, lifted is the verb. It is a simple sentence with the phrase in it. I hope you have understood, children. We'll continue.